Namaste. In this class, let us work out a problem where we are preparing the profit and loss account. Look at the problem. From the following information, prepare the profit and loss account of Lakshmi Vilas Bank Limited for the year ended 31st 3 2016 with the necessary schedules. Here they have given interest and loan, rebate, everything they have given information. Then bad debts, some adjustments, last year profit, everything they have given. So what we are supposed to do, we have to prepare the profit and loss account. Okay. So let's recall it. I think you have studied the first class, the schedules, different schedules. So once you are clear with that, it is very easy for you. Let's recall. In the profit and loss account, usually the first one comes income, that is interest earned, schedule 13, other income 14. Roman number 2, expenditure, interest expended 15, operating expenses 16. And there is provision and contingencies, we have to write. Roman number 3, profit or loss. This is the difference between Roman number 1 and Roman number 2. Okay, so net profit. Then profit and loss brought forward. Previous years, if there is any profit or loss, we have to write it here. So we have to make the total. Right? So this is the total amount that we have. From that, Roman number 4, appropriations, transferring to other reserves and all the payments we are making. After we get the profit. Payment in the sense, payment to the government or shareholders. Okay, appropriation. So finally we are carrying forward the balance to the balance sheet. So this is the usual procedure, right? So before that, let us see the various items, which schedule it comes, right? So schedule 13, interest earned, 14, other income, 15, interest expended, that is interest expenses for the bank, 16, operating expenses. So one by one, the first one, interest on loan. This is income for us. We have given the loan and we are getting the interest. Income 13. Rebate on bills discounted. So this you have seen in the previous problem also. Okay, bills discounted is income, rebate we are deducting. Then salaries. Salaries 16. That is operating expenses. Interest on cash credit. So bank is giving the cash credit and we are getting the interest. Income. So it is interest earned 13. Rent and taxes, operating expenses, directors' fees, operating expenses, interest on SB deposits. What is this SB deposit? The public is keeping the savings banks with the bank and bank has to pay the interest. So that is expense for us, right? So interest on SB account deposits is interest expended 15. Printing and stationery operating expenses. Interest on bank fixed deposits. This is also expense for the bank. Bank has to pay the interest to the FD holders. So it is interest expended 15. So commission. So what is commission? See here, the bank is getting commission for doing uh, or for providing the services, okay, special services. So commission in case of bank will be considered as other income. Clear? This you remember. Other income. So schedule 14. Discount on bills discounted. This we know. Schedule 13 because interest and discount 13. Interest on current accounts 15. So 15 because it comes under interest expended. Interest on overdraft. Interest on overdraft, again it is schedule 13. Auditor's fees 16. Operating expenses. Postage and telegram. Postage and telegram again 16. Sundry charges 16. So bad debts written off amount to rupees 40,000. Here they are given 40,000. So bad debts comes under provision. Balance of profit for the from the last year. So that is profit carry forward. This we can write in the profit and loss account directly. Then directors recommended dividend. So dividend declared or to be declared 20,000. Students, here there is a question usually. Interest on overdraft. Whether it is interest earned or interest expended. See, overdraft is a facility where businessman withdraws the money, okay, uh, more than whatever he has in the account. So it is extra service given to the account holder. So bank is charging the interest on that. How much extra amount he has withdrawn on that. So interest on overdraft is interest earned for the bank. Clear? Okay, let us work out now. One by one schedule. Interest earned. So here interest earned 13. Interest on loan 2,59,000. Interest on cash credit. Interest on overdraft. Then discount on bills discounted. So this is like when the customer comes with the bill, the bank is discounting the bill. Okay. So less rebate. Rebate is the amount that is given back to the customer, right? So total discount on bills, the bank's income it is 1,95,000. From that, the bank has to pay back. That is rebate 49,000. So 1,46,000. So this is the total of Schedule 13. 14. Other income. Commission and brokerage 8,400. So profit on sale of investments that is not there. Students, while doing the problem, before doing the problem, just look at all the schedules which are required for the problem. Okay, once you repeat it, you'll remember it very easily. Then profit on revaluation, this is not there, nothing is there. Miscellaneous income, nothing is there. So 8,400. Then interest expended. So interest is an expense for the bank for FD, current account and savings bank account. Here interest on RBI or interbank borrowings is not there. So we have to write this. So interest expended we are writing here. Then operating expenses. See salaries, rent, taxes, lighting, printing, advertising, if there are any depreciation. Here nothing is given. Directors fees, then auditors fees, law charges, okay, postage, so repairs and maintenance. All these things comes. So whatever expenses which are not interest related, so everything comes here. Operating expenses. Sunday charges. So you have to make the total of it. 82,200. So we got 13, 14, 15, 16. The total, all the four schedules. Now finally, we can go with the profit and loss account. Lakshmi Vilas Bank profit and loss account. For the year ended 31st March 2013. Interest earned 13. Schedule 13 total we have to write. Other income. Schedule 14 total. The total of all the income earned by the bank is 7,90,400. Then interest expended, the expenditure 3,85,000. Operating expenses 82,200. Provisions and contingencies. Under this, we have to write the bad debts or any other provision. So bad debt is given in the problem 40,000. The total of this is how much? 5,07,200. Now, the next one we have to find out the profit and loss. How can we find out? It is the difference between Roman number 1 income and Roman number 2 expenditure. What is the income? 7,90,400 in this problem. What is the expenditure? 5,07,200. So the profit for the year is 2,83,200. Now profit and loss brought forward like previous years. It is given in the adjustment 1,20,000. So total profit what we have is 4,03,200. Clear? From this, we have to do the appropriations. So we have to transfer to other reserves if there are any. In this case, they said there is proposed dividend. Okay, the directors are willing to declare the dividend. So proposed dividend is say 20,000. It is given in the problem in the adjustment. Then see 4,03,200. This is the total profit we have in our hand. From that we are transferring 20,000 to the proposed dividend. So whatever is remaining, 4,03,000 minus 20,000. So that is 3,82,200. This should be transferred to the balance sheet. Right? So here they have given. So how appropriation is being done? So 4,03,000 was the total, right? It is the total of profit and loss account. Here, how we are distributing this 4,03,200? 20,000 plus 3,82,000. Clear? I hope you understood this.